What's the biggest news of the day Broncos fans need to be apprised of?
Of the day, it would be the fact that Russell Wilson reportedly reached out to Sean Payton and said that he needs to be fixed. He wants to be fixed, and he's the coach that he wants to fix him. And if that's true, I give Russell Wilson a ton of credit for humbling himself and reaching out and sparking those recruiting efforts. Because if you think about the competition, who from Carolina besides David Tepper is calling Sean Payton? Who, Matt Corral, the now second-year quarterback? They don't really have a franchise guy, and Russell Wilson is that for the Broncos. But for the week, the biggest news since we spoke, Chad, I thought maybe at first the Sean Payton flirtation would go as the Jim Harbaugh one did. I wasn't holding my breath, but I'm starting to more and more and more as the days go on hold my breath and kind of get excited because there's more than just smoke. With Sean Payton and the Broncos, there is sincere mutual interest. According to Mike Kliss, according to a lot of reports, things are heating up. They had a multi-hour interview on Tuesday. It went really well. Sean Payton's impressed by the Broncos ownership. He wants to work with Russell Wilson, and they have the money to pay him, which is his demand is 20 to 25 a year, which is couch cushion money for Rob Walton and Greg Penner. Let's be honest.
The quote. Now, this is interesting. Normally I'm not apt to say this about Colin Cowherd. I mean, I respect the guy. He's a freaking legend in the field. But when it comes to Sean Payton, the things he's said, especially of late since Sean became a coveted head coaching candidate, Zach, they ring a little bit more true. There's a little bit more veracity there because they're both employed by Fox Sports. They're both hanging out in the same studio every single day. And so as things have unfolded for Sean Payton, Cowherd's been there to pick his brain and then pass it on to the public, as it were. So when he said, quote, Russell Wilson has contacted Sean legally, by the way, through channels. He wants Sean Payton. He needs fixing. He knows he needs fixing, close quote. That's from Colin Cowherd. Zach, I take it with more than a grain of salt.
Me too.